Let's spend 10 hours in New York for Fashion Week at TikTok Shop's Fashion Fest event. Your girl is a whole influencer. Ow! Call me Miss Delulu. Listen, when I got that invite and that email, I said, there is no way I'm missing this. So yes, we booked that flight and we got on that plane, okay? Fresh off the plane, we got into this bathroom. Of course, I had to put my jewelry on because yes, I had to freshen up and get right and tight. From the airport, we caught some city views from the airport over to the event. The event was held at the Altman Building. And when I tell you, every time I come to NYC, it's just like my body, my veins, my blood, everything just come alive. Oh, hey, Madison Square Garden. I ended up having a little bit of time on my hands, so the weather was perfect. So your girl took a stroll around the city in the neighborhood of where I needed to be. And we were out here in these streets parlaying, okay? After getting acquainted with these NYC streets, we headed over to where we needed to be. And I did a little quick fit check on the streets. And your girl was ready, okay? So we headed on down the block to the Altman Building where the event was held at. And we were greeted by the security, by TikTok Shop. And when I tell you check-in, yes. Check-in was smooth. You checked in, got your credentials, and you waited in line to get the ultimate picture on the TikTok Shop banner, the red carpet. After snapping some videos and some pics with some other creators, I headed over to the Genius Desk. I believe that's what they call this. This is where you came and asked all your questions and just got up some back info on the TikTok Shop and TikTok Shop in general. And then this was it. All these vendors, when I tell you, set up really nicely. And honestly, I thought this was it, girl. As y'all can see, I was talking to some people from Hanes. As they saw, I had posted a video for them earlier. And this is everybody sitting down, getting ready for the fashion show and the workshops that TikTok Shop was providing at this fashion fest. We had a little moment of celebration. And as you can see, I'm sitting there on the stage, taking a little break. So this table right here was pretty cool. You can get your outfit stenciled. And this right here, they had some good finger food, y'all. After we done with the workshops, baby, it was time for the fashion show, okay? So the fashion creators were all modeling some of the vendors that were actually there at the TikTok Shop Fest event. And when I tell you these creators, they put on a show, okay? They did their thing. Once the fashion show was over with, it was actually time to mix and mingle with some of the brands that were there for the event. And listen, this is where it began to get really, really interesting. And I'm going to have y'all come back for part 2 because, baby, it went down with the brands, okay? When I tell you, you don't want to miss this, come back for part 2. Oh, hey, girl, you came back. I knew you wanted to know about these brand matchups. If you have not watched part 1, you need to go back now and watch part 1. Your girl got invited to TikTok Shop Fashion Fest for the NYC Fashion Week. And when I tell you the brands, they showed up and showed out. You were out here connecting, picking up samples on spot. Baby, you see everybody with their phone out. They were scanning QR codes. Scanning the QR codes made and ensure that you got your samples shipped directly to your house. Some companies had samples on the spot, so you got to pick those up right away. Listen, do y'all see these brands? Do y'all see these vendors? We had Timberland, Fly Kit, Cushionaire, QVC, Kristen Marie, Vine Dutch, Windsor, and that's just to name a few. Like just I'm not gonna even hold y'all. It became a little overwhelming having access to all these samples. Here I am chopping it up with Laura Lachey. Hey girl, listen, me and Laura, we had a good time, okay? And of course, as a fashion creator myself, you know I had to get on that stage and cut up just like the rest of them, okay? Yes. As the event was winding down, creators were waiting outside for their Ubers and rides to get them to their destination. Of course, girl, I had them heels on. I had to come about them things. And one thing I'm going to do is always choose comfort. And yes, I had some slides in my bag. One thing I did not do is cross that bridge for some juniors, but it definitely came to me at the airport as I was waiting for some dinner, okay? Before boarding my flight back to the ATL. And when I tell you I had a time, I had a time. When I tell you I'm forever grateful and honored to have had this opportunity, it was so inspiring and so motivation. And baby, when I tell you I am about to put in the work even more, it's time to go. Listen, when I tell you when these events come up and you get a chance to go, lock in and go. And one thing I need you to do is to open your mouth and talk. Just say hello, be kind, smile, and I'm telling you, it's going to take you a long way. The craziest part about all of this is the fact that people knew who I was. That was absolutely insane to me. I'm like, how you know me? I know you. Like, that is absolutely crazy that people actually was like, oh, I know you. I see your content. I was like, what? I've been watching cute. Needless to say, a time was had, okay? But listen, if y'all in these comments, let me know what y'all thinking. Let me know y'all questions, anything you want to tell me, anything you want to ask me, because I want to answer, okay? Go ahead and drop it in the comments. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video.